Hello viewers, welcome back to Making Handmade. Today I just want to share with you how I made an Ankara material with two different material. I cut it out 3 yards using pink and green doll face material for both gown to design the sweetheart shape. As you can see, I folded my fabric the first gown, to double folded it again. Here is where I'm going to input our measurement. From the shoulder, I come down by 26 inches by length. That's my hip length. Then at that point, I have to step down by 4 inches. Total gown length we are used for this is 46 inches by length. Then after taking the straight line, we're not going to use the first one. Here we are going to input my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 4 inches is. Then at the down part, you have to input the same measurement, hip divided by 4 plus 4 inches is. Then at this side, we have to come in by 3 inches and give it a curve. You can see how I placed my ruler with a straight line and cut it out. And this is what we are going to, this is how the side will be. It's not that straight, it should be kind of V form. So when we are done with that, as you can see, the shape is there. The next thing, we have to keep the gown side and face the pattern. It's gonna be a sweetheart shape. We're using a cardboard paper, come down by 6 inches and give it a straight line. That will serve as shoulder line. Then you have to fold it back this way. My shoulder divided by 2 is 16, 8 inches is half of it, input that. Then my width, the neck width of 4.5 and the neck depth of 4.5 for front neckline. Give it a straight line like a square form. When you're done with that, I use my flexible ruler to give it a curve. If you don't have any, you can use a free hand to do that. You will achieve the same result, okay? Then after that, the back neck depth of 1.5, have to input that as well. Use a curved ruler to connect it. And when we're done with that, at those shoulder, where the head shoulder end, you have to come down by 3.5 inches. Then at the front, you have to step down by 11 inches. That's my butt point in a straight line anyway, and connect it like so. Then at that point, you have to come in by 3 inches. 2 inches point to the other edge for sweetheart shape. So when we are done with that, we connect the dotted line. I just have to connect it to meet the 3 inches point. Then after that, we'll connect it straight to meet the 2 inches point at the folded side. When you are done with that, we have to use our marker to highlight the line. And I'll have to fold it this way for us to cut out the back neckline. After cutting that, you open it up. Then for us to trace the back facing 3.5 inches, we have to trace it like this, starting from first shoulder to the other shoulder. This type of facing will be the front facing. It's not gonna be inside. So now I have to fold it back again and cut out our front neckline. Cut out the remaining shape, the sides, to form the sweetheart shape. And our pattern 1 is ready. As you can see, the shape is already there. We're going to create the pattern 2, the sweetheart pattern 2. You fold the first pattern like so. I cut out 10 inches paper, cardboard paper, folded it into 2. First, I have to come down by 3 inches. Give it a point there. I later changed my mind. I have to come down by 4 inches, a little bit, and place it. Using my tape to hold it firm, because without that it will shift. Then at this point, we have to come down by 2 inches at the folded side, 5 inches. Mark the midpoint and come down by 4 inches at that point. I want you to watch carefully and see how I curved my sweetheart line. You can see I have already traced using a dotted line. As you can see how I'm curving that. You can do your own the way you feel is okay. Then after that, you use your marker to highlight the line. You can see our pattern number 2 is ready. Then after cutting that, we have to proceed to the next pattern. Do the same thing, reduce it. You make sure that each pattern is bigger than the other. As you can see, pattern 1 is big. Then the pattern 2 is the next. You make the pattern 3 kind of smaller. You can see how I apply that, and it's ready. Cut it out. It's very simple to make this sweetheart shape. The 3 patterns are ready. Pattern 1, 2, and 3. Here you can see the scallop design there. Now the next thing is for us to transfer that on our fabric that we are using, the pink one. I use a paper interface to fuse it. At the edge, I notch it and use the hammering gum to stick on it with my iron. And you can see they are neatly sewed. The next one is for us to move to our shoulder. As you can see, this pattern 1 sweetheart will determine the shoulder. Now we have to place it this way. Check the line. You can see the line. Place it carefully and trace it with your chalk. Then after that, you cut it out. This is the back neckline we are cutting first. Then you have to open it up this way. Check the midpoint of the back neckline and the front. Open it like so. Bring out our pattern again, the pattern A, the sweetheart pattern A, and place it this way for us to cut the front neckline there. But before then, you have to use your pin and hold it very well so it will not shift. Trace it with a chalk and cut it out. And the neck, you have to come down from that point to 4 inches down, give it a slit. And you can see how it is. Next thing, this is the back part of our fabric. The back. Then the sweetheart will be the front facing the back part of the fabric for us to sew them together. As you can see, you have to use the pin to hold it carefully. When you're done with that, take it to your machine and sew it all round. And when notching it out, you have to be careful for you not to cut the seam. Then you have to notch it carefully, like you see me doing. You can see how I fold the pointy part of it. I folded it this way for it to point very well when it's on the other side. So fold the rest of the shape inside and use your iron to press it very well. You can see how it's neatly sewn and it's looking neat. The pattern A is done, which is the main pattern. Then you have to place the pattern 2 underneath the pattern 1 and the pattern 3 underneath the pattern 2. Set it very well. Use a pin to hold it very well before taking that to our machine. When you're done with that, you can take the rest to the machine and stop stitch it all round. You can see I've finished top stitching that. Our gown is almost ready. I used the applique of pink one to design the edges. Then at the back, I have to open up the back, the down part of it, sew it by 1 inch seam allowance to end to that curve. Then as you can see, at that point I have to notch it to relax very well. At the slim side, I hem it as well. Open my front part, come down by 12 inches sleeve length, then I connect it at that curved side. This is where we're going to take our stitches. And our 2 gowns are ready. You can see the green one and the pink one. Very beautiful gown. Thank you so much for your time. If you're there and still watching my channel, you can see how it's beautiful it's to me already. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Please share and subscribe to my channel and see more of these videos every week. Bye bye.